Hi, this video is on the power of thoughts. See, we have always been told that the mind is a very powerful instrument, and what is flowing in the minds is our thoughts. So we have been told to control our thoughts so that we can control our mind. How many thoughts in a day? Just think of this. It has been estimated by experts that the average brain has anywhere from 25,000 to 50,000 thoughts in a day, and 74% of them are believed to be negative. There is a source for this. Almost all neurologists in the world, almost all psychologists in the world agree to this. This is an insight. So we can just see the traffic on the road. Can this traffic be controlled? Is the point. What are the consequences? What will happen to us if we act upon all the 70% of the negative thoughts? What will happen to us if all the 70% of the negative thoughts are converted into actions? Obviously, our lives will become miserable. We'll be living in a hell. We'll definitely go mad and schizophrenic, isn't it? We have been told that thoughts, actions, and emotions are three separate things. That's not true. Our actions, thoughts, and emotions are not three different things. They are three aspects of the same reality. Action is gross, it is tangible, we can see, it is visible to some extent. Thought is subtle, so it's not that tangible as compared to action. And emotions are further subtle. It may be too late if we are able to catch hold of our emotions at the level of our actions, that is karmas. So whatever best I could do, I must do it at the level of negative emotions. That is, before the emotions are triggered into my mind as negative thoughts. Now these thoughts, emotions, and actions, they are in transition. The negative thoughts, the positive thoughts, and the silent mind, these three states are in transition. If you can bear patience, we can see the results. Negative emotions are heavier than positive emotions. Positive thoughts are heavier than positive emotions. Negative thoughts are heavier than positive thoughts. We all know and we all have experienced at some point or the other, we feel better and lighter when we are with positive thoughts. And we feel heavier when we are with negative thoughts. So when we are engrossed with negative thoughts, we feel heavier. And we feel very lighter when we are in a silent state of the mind. Then what is the way? Mindfulness. This is the most powerful technique that helps us in moving from one state to the other state. Mindfulness is a very powerful technique. It transforms the negative emotions into positive emotions, the positive emotions into positive thoughts, and the positive thoughts into positive actions. And the positive actions into Sattvic Karmas. And eventually, the Sattvic Karmas into Nishkam Karma Yoga. So mindfulness is a process. It is a tool. It's a technique that helps in moving from one state to the other state, from a lower state to the higher state. from a non-qualitative state to a qualitative state. And according to Krishna, a Nishkam Karma Yogi is one who performs these Sattvic Karmas without the fruits of those karmas. See the mystery, see the miracle of the science of the opposites. We have always been told, and we have learned this in science, that the opposite bodies attract and the opposite poles attract. This is what we have been told. But the same is not true when it comes to thoughts, minds, and philosophies. Only two similar thoughts, minds, and philosophies attract. Only two negative thoughts, minds, and philosophies attract. Only two positive thoughts, minds, and philosophies attract. We always try to stay away from negative people. And we always try to come closer to positive and loving people. Now, this is the secret. This is how science and spirituality differ in some ways. So what is true in science need not necessarily be true in spirituality. These two dimensions are totally and diagonally opposite to each other. So this secret helps you look into your mind and your thoughts, and it helps you in some way in understanding your thoughts, all types of thoughts, positive thoughts, negative thoughts, and then finally moving to a silent state of the mind. So this gives you a perspective, what is better and what is not better. Thank you, friends.